So the court ordered joint custody, but the presiding judge was removed from the case, and the two went all the way back to where they were from square one. So no one had custody. An even bigger settlement that they couldn't really agree on was Brangelina's Chateau Miraval. The chateau is a winery that they both owned in France. And it ended up turning into this multi-million-dollar business that was located on prime tourist real estate. And many tourists would go there not only just because they knew it was owned by Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, but also because it's in such a pretty location and they wanted to have those views.
So they were just trying to figure out basically how to handle it since they were co-founders.
Yes. And I'm sure they didn't want to work with each other anymore. So
yeah, I doubt that.
So despite starting the establishment together, they couldn't agree on how much each person kind of did within the company. So Pitt took the role as like the owner and the main quote unquote hands-on worker within the company, where he claimed that it was his actions in itself that brought the business to be its renowned winemaking and reputation that it currently has. But Jolie disputed that by saying that she was credited for updating the actual physical chateau and that it was her creative interests and philosophies that brought its appeal to tourists. So even to today, the settlement has not publicly at least been figured out. So they might internally still be battling that.
Wow, it's been a hot minute. Almost 10 years.
I feel like it pretty dawns out how long this has taken for them to figure it out, though, I will say.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of celebrity couples kind of give off that energy where, I don't know, it's not that uncommon for things to drag out over the course of a couple years.
Yeah, I would understand 8 years for the business settlement of deciding
that's
who owns
more
what
understandable.
part of the property. But for the divorce itself, that's kind of a long time.
And for him to keep dragging her back in,
for custody.
Annoying.
And I do wonder, there hasn't been any updates since they both went back to square one with their custody. I think it's because their kids must be too old now to have custody in general.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Or
He
they're
literally
teen
just ran
years.
out the clock on it.